Okay, welcome to tutorial 5, the CFD. We've exported the boundary conditions, but on second thoughts we set it at 6 o'clock and everybody will have left the building at that stage. So just to have people within the conditions that we export, we'll go back up to Apache, Vista, and V2, reviewing the air temperature results, and when we look at it again, July 5th was the date we were looking at. Times and dates, July 5th. We'll take a temperature at 4 o'clock, so there's still people and heat sources in the building. So we exit out of that and go to Vista, export boundary conditions. This time July 5th at 4 in the afternoon. It's just more interesting to have heat sources in the space. Okay, I'll exit out of that and go down to MicroFlo CFD. So in here now, we go down one level to allow us to import the boundary data. Boundary conditions, set that on. That's the file. Import opening flows. I'm going to set it to the top and import room gains and say OK. So now what we want to do is actually place the heat gains in space. So if we down arrow this and put in components, we don't have any radiators, but we do have sources of heat, or a solid heat source, i.e. people. The plane at the moment is set to 1, so we want the plane to be 0, so it's on the ground. We can set the rotation as 0, and we want to look here at room heat gains that came in from our boundary conditions. So we've got 112.02. When we added them in originally, there was 90 watts per person, but we have put in 15 people. So if we use a calculator and divide 1126.02 watts by 15, we get 75.068. We can put that in for the output. 75.068 per person. We want to look at it on plan, so we can place these. The grid's set, and this tab, place component, becomes available. So we click on this, and we want to put in 15. So we can put them anywhere in the space you want. If you want to cluster them. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's my 15 in the space. I'll look at it in axonometric. And now I can run. So the maximum cell aspect ratio is 5:1. It's good. Say OK. Just note before you go any further that the internal analysis is set up here, unless you've changed it to external. We want to look at internal. Resuming simulation, this won't appear in yours. I'll delete existing file and create a new simulation and say OK. You shouldn't get that unless you change your date after running a simulation. So the simulation will run now. Take some time to bring up the required tab. Okay, the MicroFlow monitor will come up. Outer iterations is set to 500, so this will take some time to carry out. I'm going to change it to 50 to speed up the simulation. Now, different calculations are occurring in this across this visual representation, iterations. So we want really agreement between these calculations, so in parallel and close together rather than diverging apart, so converging rather than diverging. If they diverge, you need to reset or take a different time slot because the accuracy will be poor. So I'm going to click on run. Now this simulation will take some time, so I'm going to pause this and start again when the simulation on the next video has